Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of bid talk. Are we putting second bids in? Are we putting fresh bids in? New bids in? What's real? What's fake? Well, we're going to speak about it today in the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you've all had a fantastic Wednesday and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do already. Be sure to smash that like button. The last video went down very well. Yes, it was a tad bit clickbait. Apologies. But you guys smash that like button, subscribe, showed your support, and I love you all. Also, subscribe if you are new as well. Let's try and get to 20,200 subscribers. We want to get there. If you're new around here and thinking, this guy's all right, why don't you subscribe then? I want you also to get your comments in today's video, talking about all the transfer news we talk about, but also I want to know who is the worst transfer Leeds United have ever made. Who's that worst player? Let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before we start debunking rumours, let's get into one that has been floating around today. There hasn't been lots, but apparently Leeds United are interested in signing Lukas Ullrich. Several English clubs are interested in the German. He's currently at Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's currently competing for Germany in the Euro Under-21. He's a left back. Unfortunately, though, the likes of Spurs like him too. And this is from TBR Football, Graham Bailey. So do take it with a pinch of salt, but Leeds United are apparently interested in the signing. He's 21 years of age, a left back. Obviously, we know Junior Firpo is more than likely pretty much confirmed that he's off to Real Betis. Leeds United need a left back, so it's good. You know, we are looking at them clearly, but a lot of English clubs are interested in him. Apparently, he's had a very good tournament. I haven't watched him at all. Never heard of him in my life, but there we are. That's all I know about him. But either way, we'll keep on top of that one. But it is from TBR Football. So again, take this with a pinch of salt. Now let's talk about bids, second bids that have been rejected. So obviously we know that Leeds like Habib Diarra. They believe it's, still could happen, but it's looking pretty impossible. Apparently, there was a new bid flying in around £25 million for Diarra. He shone against England for Senegal. And apparently this isn't true. This has been shot down by a lot of reliable journalists to do with Leeds United, that Leeds United haven't put a second bid in for him, but it does still look like the Leeds like him, but they're looking like the deal's more and more unlikely as the weeks go on, which is annoying, getting Leeds fans' hopes up. But I don't want to be negative and debunk all these rumors, guys. But this is what people are saying, and it's annoying because I really like the look of that Habib Diarra. I think he looked very, very good. I think he'd fit right into the middle of the park for Leeds United. But either way, apparently the new bid is not true. Doesn't mean we're not going to go in for a new bid in the future. But the reported one of 25 million. Apparently isn't true. Next up, similarly, Leeds United like Rodrigo Muniz at Fulham. A new 32 million bid was being reported. Again, didn't happen. Not true. Again, doesn't mean that Leeds United don't like the striker. Doesn't mean Leeds United won't put another bid in for him. But 32 million bid for him wasn't true, and it's not happening. I don't like doing this. I like saying when we are linked with players, but you guys probably like that I'm actually debunking some rumors, not just clickbaiting you, as I always do. Next up, we're talking Leeds United and Illan Meslier. Reports suggesting that Fenerbahce did like the look of Meslier in personal terms, were agreed and all that. Again, not true. Leeds United will not put Meslier up for sale, apparently, but there's been no offers yet. But Leeds United aren't going to stop Meslier from leaving. They're not putting him up for sale. They're not saying you can take him. But if a club comes to him interested and he thinks it's a perfect move for him, Leeds United will talk, apparently with a price tag of around £10 million, which will be pure profit for Illan Meslier because Leeds United got Meslier very cheap, on the cheap. And wow, isn't he playing up to that price tag now? But either way, Illan Meslier, he's not going to be sitting on the bench in the Premier League. I don't think he'll want that. Leeds United do want a new goalkeeper. And talking of new goalkeepers, Nick Pope was the latest one, along with Aaron Ramsdale. It's reported that Leeds United, that's their number one priority signing. They want a goalkeeper. There's been no movement with Pope, no movement with Aaron Ramsdale. Again, this feels horrible to say, guys, but just nothing is happening. And last but not least, just to shut it all down completely, rumours this morning, Dominic Calvert Lewin, the 28-year-old, Leeds United were looking at him, scored 85 goals in the Premier League in his career. Decent goal scorer, hit with a lot of injuries. Again, this isn't the striker Leeds United are looking at. Leeds do want a striker. Again, Leeds United want a goalkeeper as well. They want quite a few faces, but Dominic Calvert-Lewin, isn't the one Leeds United are looking for. I mean, I'm kind of happy with that. I do think there is better options for Leeds United than Dominic Calvert Lewin. But the likes of Pope and Ramsdale and things like that, Leeds United do like the looks of the goalkeepers. Just there's no real concrete movement right now. Leeds United want a goalkeeper. They do want a striker. They do want a midfielder. They do want a left back. But just who? And I'll talk right at the end of the video, when will these transfers happen? But either way, next up, we're talking Dan James' new contract close. This came out yesterday that from Barron Cross that they are very, very close to agreeing a new contract for Dan James, fully deserved. The last 2 seasons, he's been excellent for Leeds United. Apparently, Brighton do like the look of Dan James. But as for right now, Leeds United are very confident in signing up the Welsh wizard for a few more years. I'll tell you that. His contract is done in 2026, and Leeds United want to give him a fresh, new, and improved one, which I think he thoroughly deserves. I think if anyone comments and says that he doesn't, you're in cuckoo land. So hopefully he gets that contract soon this summer. And last bit of transfer news is the queue forming to land Charlie Crew on loan. But League Two champions Doncaster Rovers are leading the race. He was part of their championship reign, I believe, Charlie Crew at Doncaster, and looks like they're going to lead the race for him again on loan. I think Leeds United like Charlie Crew for the future, but, he's not going to get into the Premier League side right now. So we'll have to see how that lands for young Charlie Crew. And, this is my last but not least thing. I kind of read this on multiple websites that the third transfer for Leeds United, obviously we've got Nemecha, is that to say his name? Nemecha and also Yakubiol, 2 through the door, but the third transfer apparently won't happen until after July the 1st. So this week is just going to be a week of rumours and maybe shutting down. And I mean, we could be shocked. Apparently there's going to be no signings before after July the 1st, but we've had 2. So it could be coming out of nowhere. Obviously, the way the 49ers work, that's what they do. They work in silence, and suddenly we're very close. And then the next few hours, we've made them an official signing. So the 49ers do work like that, but a lot of reports are suggesting the third transfer won't happen until after the July 1st. I believe that's when the FIFA Club World Cup thing ends or whatever. But either way, who would you like to see? What would you like to see the next signing? What do you think the priority signing is for Leeds United? Do you think it's a goalkeeper? Do you think it's a striker? Do you think it's a left back? Do you think it's a centre mid? Do you think it's another centre half? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, for me, I think it's a goalkeeper and a striker. I definitely think we need a goalkeeper. We can't start a Premier League season with Karl Darlow or Illan Meslier. I think that's, that's where I stand with that. I believe if worse comes to worse, you can start a season with Joel Barrett up top. I just don't think you can start a Premier League season with Karl Darlow or Illan Meslier in goal. So maybe for me, my number one priority is the number one spot, a goalkeeper. That's what I think we need. So let me know that in the comments down below as well. So just to debunk some rumours, Diarra, new bid, not true. Muniz, bid, not true. Meslier won't be put up for sale, but won't be, stopped from leaving. New goalkeeper is wanted, but no movement with Pope. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, not happening. Leeds are interested in signing Lukas Ullrich. We'll have to see how that one goes. Dan James, new contract. And where will Charlie Crew end up? Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. Be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And I will catch you in the next video. Cheery. Oh.